So an important thing to look about is the way that we structure our websites. Now you'll and what we do is we make sure that we put all of our files that belong to the website in a folder. We divide that folder into subfolders and we organize it with the different kinds of files. That way it's easy for us to find them, to fix them, and it's easy for anybody else to look at it and see what's going on. The other thing that we always do is the home page is always called index.html, and we always put it in the root of the file structure that we're using for that website. So here I've got my index.html. I have other HTML files. So I've got this one here, which is my columns.html. We can't see it's .html, but you can tell by this little icon here, which shows an icon for a browser, that if it shows a browser icon, then that means it's an HTML file. Now this one shows the Firefox browser, and that's because I've been looking at it in the Firefox browser. So this is what we've been talking about here a little bit. What we've done is we put a hyperlink between the two different pages. I only got two pages. When I click on the hyperlink, what it does is it takes me to the other page. And the other page actually has another hyperlink, which will take me back to this page. I will give you all the code for that. The other thing that I wanted you to notice, oh, look, that is working. You see this here? When I change the width, have a look at this left. You'll see that the font style will change when we make it wider. So this is our responsive HTML. What we've done is we've made it so that when we change the width of the column, we get a different look. And people do that in their websites so that when people are viewing the website on a telephone, sorry, on a phone, which are typically too narrow, as we can change the way the website is presented so that it looks better on a phone. And so how we did that is we've got a little command here in our CSS on the page that's going to be styled like that. And what it says is at media screen, where the max width is 800. So as soon as the width becomes less than 800, then what we do is we make the column only one column. So the width of the column is 100%. We change the background color and we change the font family. Otherwise, and we see the otherwise what's happened, this is how we styled it otherwise, is that we had 33% width for each column. So there's 3 columns. And yeah, so that displayed that way. These dot left col, dot right col, dot cent col, what they are is they're classes. That's how we refer to classes in CSS. In the HTML, the classes are spelled out inside a tag. So this div is going to be class left col. This div is going to be class center col. And this div is going to be class right col. Other things that probably worth looking at here. I've got this here. This is kind of weird looking stuff. That is how we do a comment in HTML, as we do it with these strange looking things. The CSS, our comments, it looks kind of like the comments in Python. So it's different comments for HTML and for Python. So that's commenting things out. Oh, very good. We can see, I think we've looked at that enough probably now to see how I can just move to it with the arrows, but even better if I have a hyperlink. Okay, I didn't show you just now the hyperlinks in the code, so I'll show that. In the columns, the hyperlink is here in this nav tag. Nav tags we use to organize our hyperlinks, so moving around different pages. The actual hyperlink itself is in an A tag, and here we use a href as a command to say to go to that web page. The dot dot just means go to the directory below me or above me, below me, and then get that index file. Then we close the A tag in 2 ways. inside of the A tag is closed with the greater than sign, and then outside we have another closing A tag. The thing in there is just text that's going to go on the screen with that A tag. In the other file, index file, the reference is put inside a footer. And yeah, same idea. Yeah. Okay, I think that's more or less it. So I'm going to save that also.